Hello everybody, welcome back. Here we are again as Bitcoin is pushing its way to, well, it is above the resistance now, to be fair with you. And, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that is a new daily all-time high that it made yesterday. So with that should come a new all-time high that everybody else recognises, and that's one in the form of an actual price. So I think that's where we're headed now, to be honest with you. And the top of the Bollinger Band is 110,493. That's where it is today. That's probably a pretty good area to expect a move into that. So with that, I suppose the question is the rest of the market going to do it also? Are we all going to be going there? Is that what we're going to be seeing? So we've got the XRP chart here, which is sitting smack bang at the centre of a Bollinger Band on the daily. That's a good place for it to move from. We've been waiting for this move for quite a while now, haven't we? And hopefully this is the one that we're going to get. So again, same old story for XRP. Bang up to 250, break from 250, support on 250, new all-time high, because we've already got the breakout with momentum and volume there, so we've had that for a while now, so we're just waiting for price to match that. So that is what we're looking for, that's what we're waiting for. Where we're going to get it, it's a different story. If Bitcoin's going to come back down dramatically, then so are we. Everybody will. Ethereum. Now this is interesting, because look at this. So we've got XRP below the 20 moving average on the weekly, Ethereum above and being supported on it. So maybe this is where we can start to say the words alt season, alt season. I know it's a word that gets thrown around and upsets everybody for all kinds of reasons. They still exist, alt seasons. I don't know where you've been. If you're going to start slagging me off, I don't know where you've been. We had a good alt season last November. We had a good alt season the previous November to that, August in fact, I believe. September, October, November, December. It was a pretty good one. It lasted for a while. And in between all of those, there's been certain moves as well that we got as well. Like the XRP one, I love it. Absolutely love it. So there has been alt seasons. There's just not been one of those seasons where everybody just can just buy anything indiscriminately and make money out of it. So I appreciate that the alt season might not have been felt by everybody, but I also can understand that I've used the word alt season probably too much. But look, there's no other way to describe it. If I expect or I believe, or if there's evidence for altcoins is going to outperform Bitcoin, in crypto we call it an alt season, so I might as well just refer to it as that. But alt seasons historically, those ones that you're thinking of, the ones that your granddad told you about, those are the ones that have been driven by Ethereum's dominance, really. And I'm not saying Ethereum is dominant, but we're above the 20 weekly, and we're now getting supported on the 20 weekly and the 21 exponential as well on a weekly. So it looks like with this should allow for a powerful move over a period of weeks, maybe months, maybe even between now and September, which is again my general expectation that we're going to move into where the bull market should still be moving and peaking around there, or at least getting ready to peak around there, time frame wise. I don't know what the price, but the time frame. Daily is alright. Still got to clear this death cross 2,700. So I'd expect that we're going to be moving into that today. That's only $100 away from where we're at right now. It's a baby move. The ones who've done that, you got 2008, then you got 2000, then you got 3,000, and then from there you go straight to 4,000. It's kind of that clear cut really for Ethereum. This little area here is a problem. Then you just got this 3,000, and then from 3,100 it should just go to 4,000. And who the hell knows? Do we even go beyond that? You could, couldn't you? Definitely could. Right, what else are we going to look at? Quick view at the Dixie. Dixie's still moving down. Actually, as expected. Nothing much more to say. My view on this. This trend line is where we start to get a little worried. Currently sitting around 95. And if you break that, you are coming down towards the upper 80s. But until we see it, just wait for it. Again, the Dixie has a bit of a delayed fuse to it. If you start to see the Dixie accumulating around this area, you can still see assets running up, because guess what? Dollar is still low. Dollar is still low. Dollar is not high down here. Just because you see a little bounce around here doesn't mean that everything's going to come tipping down. It's still a low dollar. So it's still good for assets. It's when it's building its momentum as it did in 2022, really. Everybody was very excited to see the Dixie down here. I remember it clearly. Don't you know the Dixie is going to break down from here, and from here the dollar will be dead. And I was saying, I find it quite unlikely because it's in this channel, and I think it's more likely to move up. No, it's going to break down. I saw it on Twitter. Well, the biggest rally in Dixie history kicked in full effect. But interestingly enough, it was down here in May. Now in May there was a big dump in the crypto markets, wasn't there? But it still carried on moving up and up and up and up. Bitcoin, crypto was all still moving up and up and up and up, up and up and up and up. And it was only when it had done this move here, from this low to roughly around this peak, it done 8.5%, 9% move. It's at that point that the market's turned around. So, we can sail down here sooner rather than later. We can accumulate, we can even bounce from here and allow for that move for crypto and stocks and everybody else to continue to move up and have a nice time. But just remember, if it does catapult up here over a period of a year or two, it'd be devastating. And you would want to be in dollars, but not immediately afterwards. It's just, we'll just wait and see. Right, so that's that. That is that. Stocks are the same. Nothing has changed. Stocks are the same. I'm kind of looking for this to pull back and come down to 5,007, 5,650. And if it does, it does. And we will just accept that as a support. And if it breaks that support, then we are in big trouble and you're looking for a lower low. The reason this is a big support is big golden cross down at the bottom, 20 moving average in the middle, horizontal at the top. This is a big zone, so we're looking for this to be supportive. We also have a pump signal, but if it doesn't, that's when you know that we're in big trouble. I wouldn't be looking for a lower high or a higher low. Sorry, I'd be looking for a lower low. Right, I suppose there's not much more to say about what's going on this morning. Generally looks quite good. So if you want more, I am doing a live stream tonight for Patreon members, and the links are in the description below. So if you want to join the Patreon, it's £7.50 a month, 2 live streams a week, and you can ask me whatever you want about whatever chart or anything. Right, thanks for watching. Take it easy.